Ooh, let's continue our final exam review for Math 1105. Enjoy that. Ooh, that's so pretty. Let's look at question number 23. Question number 23 asks us to determine the relative minimum of the function x cubed plus 5x squared minus x plus 1. So let me write this larger. F of x is equal to x cubed plus 5x squared minus x plus 1. That is our function. And to locate the relative minimum, what we need to do is we need to enter that function into a graphing calculator, and we need to use the minimum option to do it. So basically, at this point, hang on while I kick into my calculator. All right. Let me see if this is going to show up. All right. I'm going to try. All right. I'm going to do my best here with this. Try to get the right angle on it for you. Okay. So here's what we've got going on. Let me zoom in a little bit. Let's see if that helps. Okay. Zoom in. All right, so I have the function. There we go. Y equals x cubed plus 5x squared minus x plus 1. And what I want to do is I want to go ahead and graph that function. So what you can basically see here, I'm trying to get you a view of this with this camera. There we are. You can basically see where my thumb is where the relative minimum is going to occur. That's a low spot in the graph. Now to find the relative minimum, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to second function. I'm pushing the button second function. I'm pushing the button trace. That takes me to what's called the calculate menu. And I'm going to pick option 3, which is minimum. Now what it's asking me to do is to enter the left bound. I'm going to use my cursor. You see how I'm moving the spider? Okay? I'm moving the spider to the left of the valley. All right? I've moved it to the left of the valley, and I hit enter. Now I'm going to use my arrow keys, watch me, and I'm going to move my spider, not quite that far. I'm going to move it to the right of the valley, and I'm going to hit enter. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the spider right in the valley, which is where the relative minimum occurs, and I'm going to hit enter. Now I'm going to read, I'm going to read the calculator answer to you. An x value is given and a y value is given. If somebody asks you for a relative minimum or relative maximum of a graph, what they're looking for, they are looking for the y value at that point. Remember, minimum or maximum is output. So they don't want the x value, they want the y value. And I don't know if this, I don't know if I can zoom in close enough for you to really see that, so I'll read it out to you. The answer here, the y value, and I'm going to put on my paper, y is approximately equal to, and I go to my calculator screen right here, and since I was asked to approximate this to the nearest thousandth, I'm going to read it, so thousandth means I want to go to the third decimal place, but I have to look at the fourth place. I'm reading 0.9509, so that will become 0.951. And this, y is approximately 0.951, is my answer. So remember, relative minimum It's the y value in the valley. A relative maximum would be the y value at the top of a hill. Thank you.